Welcome to Joa. There's bidets in the toilets of the airport of Doha. Hats off. Okay, guys, welcome to Egypt. So traffic is crazy, and it's 12 midnight, 12:20. Look, getting a very private tour right now about the Nile River. This is it. You can't see anything now, but we can see it. Egyptians are very nice people. So far, so good.
Yeah, and so funny as well.
And very funny, yes.
It's a very rare name.
He does not have a common name. His name is
Muhammad.
Mohammed.
It's not rare name.
Here
No,
you,
it's not common.
here you
just
say
a
Mohammed,
rare
and everybody goes
Yes.
like 1,000 people.
Thousand million of
Million.
million of people.
Million people named Mohammed.
Around 140 million.
Really?
They named
We're learning how to dance while he drives.
This is trash.
Trash?
Trash.
Oh yeah, it's snow.
Not-
Okay, we're going through
Not,
a snowy
not
part.
me, not me.
No. Good morning. So this is our room balcony. It is really cold in the morning, right? Like it's cold at night and then it's cold in the morning. And we are right here. Hey guys, vamos a empezar el tour con nuestro guía.
Muy
Your
bien.
name?
Hereda.
Hereda, we're ready to
En
go.
español, no herencia,
Herencia.
sino satisfecho.
Bienvenidos. Aquí tenemos a Mariana y a Marcelo. Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, so welcome to Gyza Piramids. I'm actually in a quest of energy reception. So my idea of these kind of pyramids is that you have to come here and really not just look at it and say, oh, look how beautiful history, but actually just take some time to embrace it, absorb the energy. What, in my personal level, what we know about the pyramids is that they were made because there is a really high energy that comes in this area of the world, and this was one way for them to preserve it. So it's basically concentrated in the pyramids. And we are visiting in the month of Ramadan, which is a holy month as well. So that makes the energy a lot more special. So the weather is chilly. It's not hot so far. So yeah, let's get ready to learn some. All right, guys. So welcome to the Pyramid of Cheops. We have an anthropologist. It will be anthropologist.
Social. I have an associate degree in social anthropology, specializing in ancient and modern migrations.
Okay, so he's going to tell us a little bit about the history. Of course, you guys can read this, but since we're here, it's so exciting. And yeah, so tell us a little bit about this pyramid.
Well, we're on the valley of the Cheops dynasty, which is comprised by Cheops, Khufu, Khephren, and Miserino. Those are the grandfather, the father, and the son, respectively, in consequence. This pyramid was built 4,700 years before Christ, so hence we're talking about structurally 6,700 years.
it's hard to take some time to just absorb everything. You know, when you're with a guide and everything, it's just run, run, run. But it's important that you take some time to just sit and meditate or try to meditate and feel the vibe and feel the energy of this place. It's incredible. Like every pyramid. ¿Listos?
Sí.
Are we ready? So tell us a little history. This is
Okay,
Marcelo Palermo.
I'm a social anthropologist.
There you go.
So this is part of what was ancient migrations, because lots of people of the ancient world actually migrated here because it was one of the first settlements of humanity, of the modern civilized settlements. This is a structure that is dated from 4700 to full Christ, so it's around 6,700 years old. This is the pyramid of the grandpa, Cheops.
What's the name of this pyramid?
The pyramid of Cheops.
Okay.
Cheops was the first pharaoh of a dynasty of three, the king, the son, and the grandson, basically. So we're talking about something that is 6,700 years old.
It's very tiring. They don't allow you to bring cameras in, which is ironic because, you know, everybody has their phones. Oh, we made it.
This is the most fantastic thing because you have about the main chunk.
There it is. This is how low it is, you guys, so you gotta be careful and bring comfortable clothing, pants preferably, but like light ones. And don't be claustrophobic. All right, guys, so we came up, came down. Yeah, it's hard to really concentrate and feel the energy because there's so many people and so loud. I feel like this should be a sacred place where you don't scream, where people are not talking so much, but tourism, you know, but it is an energy place. So make sure you meditate a little bit when you get out. We made it. We're live. We're live. Now I have to find my mom somewhere in the crowd. Oh, it feels so good to be outside. It was super hot.
It's very heavy.
Yes, you have to, I would say bring water, but honestly, I think the less you have on you, the better. So I left my backpack with our guide and everything. And yeah, so, and be here early because there's so many people here.
The ancient times in all its splendor was 140 feet tall. Now it's around 130, between 130 and 35, 136. Roughly, and it's a rough estimate.
35.
I think they understood that it was an energy place and it was a sacred place because this is a place, like I was thinking earlier, like people actually should meditate here. They should be quiet, they should be relaxed, but you go inside and everybody's screaming and yelling and talking, and it's like... So it would be nice if they asked people to keep it down because it's just respect.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a beautiful day out, so we're going to continue our tour. Now we're going to head down that way. We're seeing the back of the Sphinx right there, but I feel blessed that we have this place almost to ourselves because there's no tourism in this area. Check this out. Unbelievable. Yeah. This is what I like. I like peace. Not so many tourists and so many people. So the earliest you can come, you guys, the better. And we have such a beautiful weather, so I would say Ramadan is a good time to come. right, guys. So 1500 BC, Tutmosis the Fourth was hunting. He got really tired and he laid down right there to rest. When he was resting, he had a vision, and this vision, Marcella's going to tell us about.
Jenny, you said it perfectly well. The year was 1500 before Christ. In this very place, after a very long and tiring hunting expedition, Tutmosis IV lay to rest. When he lay to rest, he actually started having visions, dreams. And eventually he thought, okay, what I have to do here is to create an explanation of the dreams, kind of like a way of the dreams. Because what he thought is that this things right here, which is actually a hybrid, a connection between a lion and a human, was a thing that had to be revered as such, as something superior, as a way to the souls, as a way to the path to heaven.
And a protection, right?
Exactly. Kind of a protection, kind of a barrier from any harm, because they were perilous times. They were not hunting with guns. Of course, we're talking about 1500 BC, they were hunting with arrows and bows, and also
stones.
spears. What he decided is to make the way, to pave a way for people to actually walk through, and the way is called the Way of the Dreams.
Okay. And what is the meaning for the Sphinx? Is it only protection?
Well, this was a big piece of stone. Like
an ugly
hard
stone,
an
yeah.
ugly big piece of stone, exactly.
And they made it pretty.
They made it pretty. One of the things that is always a mystery about the Egyptians is how they figured out all those paintings and all those wonderful sculptures of have something, which we know as hybrids. So in this case, because this region was actually plagued with lions, jaguars, pumas,
Maybe
alligators,
extraterrestrial
different-
life.
Who
We
knows?
will never know.
We never know about that. Did they see anything? Nobody knows exactly.
I think they had enough time in their hands to fight, like actually
Also,
connect and meditate. And
Exactly.
there was no technology back then. Could you imagine us in that time? We would go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we'll have a mind and vision of those times as
Yeah.
well. But in this case, I mean, those things, the idea was to make the body of a protector of a lion, and the head actually represents Pharaoh Cheops, the one of the first pyramids. So it's the head of the face of Pharaoh Cheops and the body of a lion. The idea of the Sphinx is to protect the three main pyramids. The first one to go to heaven, was Cheops, Pharaoh Cheops. The second one was Khufu or Khafren, and the third one was Miserino.
We're going to continue on our tour. Hope you're liking it. So, hello. We're being told that the way that this is actually put together, there's no cement here, guys. This is pink granite. So the way that there's a perfect line right there and no air is because apparently they made sure that they rubbed it together until it just fit perfectly. Huge blocks of granite. So remember, this was all under sand. So they dug this out. Crazy. I don't know how many tons of sand they got out of here. So it was covered all the way to the head. All right, guys. So basically, take pictures, get on the camel, get a view of the pyramids on the side. Very nice.
the paper. But it always looks like the sun. And the ancient Egyptian worship the sun. It always looks like the pyramid triangle. And a symbol of eternal life, yes, for us now. But because it's very strong, the ancient Egyptian made hats, bags, food, sandals, baskets from that one. But now we don't need this one. We need this one to make the paper. First of all, we cut it very thin, but here we have a problem. We can cut it easily because inside is water and the gelatin. And the gelatin is something like glue. For that, we need the wool. And we keep water and the gelatin out, size big or small, and then 2 pieces under the press also for 6 days, or 4 days.
All right, guys. So we have come to the market, of course, where we're buying everything. Look at this. Look at this. Leather, clothing, you name it, have it.
Hola, bienvenido a Egipto. Welcome to Egypt.
So now we're visiting the Saqqara and we're going to visit the tomb of Mereruka. So apparently what they did is they left the best version of themselves in this tomb. So you're going to see them with the muscles and everything, not when they were old. This is the oldest temple